What's up, football fans? I'm Emory Hunt, the czar of the playbook, and don't forget to check out and grab your copy of our two latest book releases, Football: A Love Story and What Did Football Teach Me? Visit our website at footballgameplan.com/books and get your copies today. What's up, FCS football fans? I'm Emory Hunt, the czar of the playbook with footballgameplan.com.
And I'm Kevin Marshall from AnyGivenSaturday.com.
And we are the hosts of the FCS Wedge presented by AnyGivenSaturday.com.
Check your local listings for station and time in your area.
Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emory Hunt, the czar of the playbook, and now that we're at the midway point of the college football season, it's time to rank these guys and see who are the top 25 teams in the FCS. And we're going to start this video off to build up a little suspense with the 25th ranked team in the country. The Dayton Flyers out of the Pioneer League kicks off our list at number 25, and the Flyers get the nod over also undefeated Jacksonville, another Pioneer League participant, because Dayton's 6 victories are all against Division I opponents. As we look at the rest of the squads that rank 11 through 24, you'll see a bunch of solid teams like Charleston Southern and the Citadel. I think both are what you would consider fly in the ointment type teams that can do a lot of damage in the FCS playoffs. Both Indiana State and William & Mary are well known for their balance, but when you talk about balance, North Carolina A&T is one that definitely comes to mind, as they have an inside track to the inaugural Celebration Bowl this December as a MEAC representative. I'm a big fan of how well the Dartmouth Big Green have played all season long, and like I've said before, quarterback Dalen Williams may be the best quarterback in the FCS, and he'll definitely be up for both the Bushnell and Walter Payton Awards by season's end. And even though the Bison have 2 losses on the season, they still have a championship pedigree, and you can't count them out. Now, what has to happen is that they have to tie up loose ends on both sides of the ball. Looking at 6 through 10, Illinois State is still in the mix, and the Redbirds, despite the talent that they lost to graduation in the offseason, are still a tough defensive football team, and both Chattanooga and South Dakota State totally live by the saying, any place, anytime, with the Jackrabbits knocking off FBS Kansas earlier in the season. But some may think that Harvard at number 9 is a shock, but this Crimson squad, I believe, has the best talent on both sides of the line of scrimmage in the FCS. 2 NFL prospects in offensive lineman Cole Toner and Adam Redmond, who plays center. And they also have a guard that's a sophomore by the name of Larry Allen Jr. Yes, that's Larry Allen's son, who plays football for Harvard. So with the way they dominate up front, in my opinion, they are an extremely good football team. Playoffs or not, you can't ignore the product that Harvard is putting out there on the field. And I would also keep an eye on the Fordham Rams. This team is very fun to watch week in, week out. They are well coached by Joe Moorhead and his staff. And oh, by the way, they have the best running back in the FCS in Chase Edmonds, who I think should get some Heisman consideration. And looking at the top 5, it is truly a strong group here with Portland State, Jacksonville State, Coastal Carolina, McNeese State, and James Madison at number 1. Portland State's arrow is definitely shooting upwards like a rocket, and Jacksonville State, Coastal Carolina, and also James Madison are really strong in all 3 facets of football. But in my opinion, McNeese at number 2 has quietly gone about their business this season in a dominant manner. 2 defensive shutouts and only giving up 7 points a game, and an offense that averages 34 points a game. You may not hear them now, but the Cowboys are definitely coming over the horizon with a really good football team that can end up in Frisco, Texas by season's end.